throughout this week, we have been having conversations around having difficult conversations. And we've been talking about the acronym Dear Man to help us navigate this process of having these conversations as a believer. And we've spoken about D being describe, E express, A assert, R reinforce, and we're going to do the MAN in one day. M stands for mindful. It is so important to stay mindful of the thing you're discussing. How many of us, when we're having an argument or having a difficult conversation, want to bring up the past in great detail and we want to project into the future? And I want to encourage you, stay mindful of the facts that are important for that specific need you're asking. Stay mindful on the need itself that you're asking. Don't get caught up in asking too much or different directions. So important to stay present in your conversations. The A in the man stands for appear confident. And this is also important. You're going to feel, when you have those difficult conversations, nervous, anxious, increased heart rate, sweatiness. That's okay. Don't get so caught up in that's wrong or bad. But while you're doing that, have a courage to stand and to talk and to stand up for yourself or for the situation. That requires some guts. It actually says this in the book of Joshua 1:9, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. That doesn't mean you're not going to feel discouragement or feel fear when you do this. It just means you don't have to let that stop you. You can still have the conversation and a difficult conversation even while feeling those feelings. So important. Then the N, the final letter, stands for negotiate. Now, this is so important. Very rarely, if ever, does anyone just get exactly what they want in one of these conversations. You are going to have to negotiate and compromise on some level. That is also okay. It doesn't mean you're copping out or you're being passive. Allow some negotiation to occur, some compromise to happen. Proverbs 12:18 says this, the words of the reckless pierce like swords. It's reckless to just keep piercing at someone and to not stop. But the tongue of the wise brings healing. Healing often happens in negotiation. Healing often happens in compromise. Proverbs 3:17 says this, wisdom, her ways are pleasant ways, and all her paths are peace. Notice the plural there, all of her paths. There is many ways to negotiate and to come to a compromise. You don't have to just say, my way is the only way to get this situation to change. All of her paths result in peace. So if your path in negotiation results in peace, then that's probably a good, helpful path to take. So again, I want you to remember, describe, express, assert the need, reinforce the relationship, stay mindful, appear confident and courageous, and finally be willing to negotiate with wisdom. If you do that, you're more likely to have a good, difficult conversation. And remember, you're highly favored and you're deeply loved.